All of these other hip hop heads, they know it, but again, a lot of them don't want to rock the boat. A lot of them don't want to rock the boat. No, don't be afraid to rock the boat, family. Just tell the truth. Because again, we open the door to these dudes. Well, hell, I'm an Eskimo, and Eskimos created hip hop. Y'all be rocking all that ice. We were rocking ice first. We taught y'all how to rock ice. You see, they'll say anything, man. These folks will say anything. That's why it's important to get some of these legendary cats who was there to let the new generation know who they are. I want people to know who Van Silk is. I want people to know the backgrounds of Shy Rock, the first female MC. I love Shy Rock. She's a phenomenal sister. I want people to know this. We should know this. This is real history that is being deliberately hidden. I don't like lies, and I don't like hiding history. That's why my films are called Hidden Colors. We got to take all that hidden stuff and bring it back to the forefront and tell the truth. Man, let me get a couple of more calls in here. Who is this brother? Okay, let me see. All right, we got a lot of folks in here. Okay, hold on. Let's get wealthy. Let's get wealthy in here. All right, hop on, dude.
How you doing, brother?
I'm good. How are you, bro?
I'm doing fine. I'm from Detroit. FBA.
There you go.
From family from Georgia, and I got a couple family for South Carolina. But on the topic, I just wanted to speak on. I don't understand how Italians could speak on our culture when the mob and the Italian people hate us. They hated us like they had vitriol for us for a long time, and the mob had a lot to do with a lot of lynchings. But that's the land of my
Yes,
plane.
they did. Thank you so much, brother. Yes, they
Sorry.
did. Yes, they did.
Blessings. This
Let's
is
get deep.
Nisi D. So
Hey, Nisi, how are you, dear?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I've been, listening and everything, and pretty much all I got to say is just like everybody else that was actually there. We were the ones carrying those crates and doing those parties. I do know a few Italians that were friends of mine, but they were roller skating over in Elmhurst and and hanging out, doing a whole different vibe. But they weren't DJing, they weren't making bass bins, they weren't promoting hip hop or doing nothing like that. Matter of fact, when we were doing what we were doing, we didn't even know hip hop was going to become what it became. We hadn't made records yet. Maybe they had dub plates and stuff like that, but it hadn't gone quote unquote commercial. Matter of fact,
Right.
when they started,
Did you grow up in the Bronx with me?
actually,
Did you grow up in the
I
Bronx?
grew up in Long Island, Strong Island. So I was out there before Chuck and then became PE. When they had a band called Nemesis, and we were doing parties, and Keith and Hank Shockley, and all of them was, that's my background, who I grew up with. So
Cool.
I was DJing then. I'm still DJing now. You know what I'm saying? So back before like the turntables even got to where they are now, everything was like direct drive, belt drive. I got the whole shebang. So to hear all this, who created hip hop and who the Italians, they were fighting, they were dissing us, they were disrespecting us. So I don't. They weren't in none of the makeup of what I was doing over in Long Island. So
real talk.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's get Cooked in here. Cooked Food Podcast. What's up, Cooked Food? Let's turn your microphone on, sir. All right, Cooked Food. Let's get that microphone on, if you will. All right, Cooked Food. Where you at? All right. I'm waiting on the Cooked Food guy. Let's get Media Assassin in here while we're waiting on Cooked Food. Media Assassin, what's up, man?
How do you feel about the conscious era of hip hop where rappers like KRS-One, Poor Righteous Teachers, X-Clan, so on and so forth, were constantly, promoting that that African history as far, the African patches, the picks, the afros, and promoting our history as African now where, you're doing the lineage thing and separation. And my comment is, Black culture is clearly the most emulated culture globally, but see, and we invite these people in, they want to enjoy the swagger, but see, being a nigga's a nice place to visit, but no place to live.
Yeah, yeah. Right. Very good question. And we've always, look, the hip hop is just a reflection of just how we were rocking at the time, or just period. We've always embraced Black people from the diaspora, and we still do to a certain degree. But now it's gotten to the point where we have to say, hey, we can't let people engage in this one-sided Pan-Africanism, because that's what's been happening lately. This Pan-Africanism, we all brothers thing, that's been very one-sided. And what's interesting, they interviewed Idris Elba, and I love Idris. Idris Elba as an actor, phenomenal brother. He's one of my favorite actors. I like Idris, but Idris kind of said some bullshit. They were talking about roles over here going to non-FBA actors. A lot of British Black people from the diaspora getting roles, especially roles that were based on Black FBA historic figures. And Idris was like, "Oh, that's kind of that's an ignorant argument. We are all Black." And I look in the mirror, I look at a Black person, we're all Black, we all Black. And that's the go-to thing. When you ask a lot of these British actors who get roles that were really for FBA actors, they get on this thing, well, we're all Black, we all Black, we all Black. But that's all cap, because what happens is, I want y'all to notice, when one of these British Black actors gets some kind of production deal where they can kind of call shots a little bit, what's the first thing that they do? They go set up some type of production company where they're just going to focus on British actors who are Black, or African actors in the diaspora who are Black. The minute they get a bag from Hollywood playing us, they go over there and say, hey, we're going to start funding movies in Africa. We're going to start funding movies over in Britain. We're going to get British actors. They come over here and get a bag, and all of a sudden set the bag up for their lineage. Just like Botham Jean's family. They came over here. Botham got in that situation that was unfortunate. FBAs were out here in the streets fighting for his family. They started hugging white folks and then set up a college fund for Caribbeans. You see, all of that, we all just Black bullshit goes right out the window with these other groups. They only pull that we all Black, right, with us when they're in the room with us, when they can get something. You see, when you can get something, we all Black. But when you get a bag, damn them FBA niggas. It's all about us. Let's keep it a buck. So yeah, the FBA family, they are correct on questioning a lot of stuff, a lot of things that we're supposed to be doing, and us giving out certain opportunities that we are fighting for. We're very correct in saying, hey, we want to reserve some of that stuff for us. We're correct in doing that. Yo, Cooked, are you ready, bro? You want to turn your microphone on, or are you just listening in? All right. So let's try another. We got a lot of DJs in here. Let me get Cooked out of here, because he must be on there cooking something. All right. DJ, I can't pronounce your name, beloved.
It's Essential. It's just my DJ name.
There you go.
So first of all, hello. We spoke before, but I just wanted to kind of point out what you just said about the Idris Elba comment. I actually posted in the Foundational Black American group this week about how Nigeria is banning other Black women from being put in their ads, because they want to concentrate on more Nigerian women being in the forefront on their ads. So they're actually about to ban other Black women, and I'm going to assume Black American women, from being in their ads. And then I'm going to land my plane there.
Thank you, beloved. Yeah, there's a story going around. This is how the story is being spun. They're saying that Nigerian firms are banning white women from being in their ads. That's all cap. I don't believe that at all. As much as they love white people over there, they ain't about to ban no white person from doing nothing. I don't believe that at all. That's the spin on what they're doing. So watch the wording. They said they're going to ban white women. There ain't no people in Nigeria ain't about to ban no white women. They got a big statue of white Jesus over there. They're not about to ban no white women from doing no ads over there at all. What they were talking about is basically they're going to ban other, I would say, non-Nigerian women, meaning us, meaning the women over here, meaning FBA women. That's what I think they mean. They're just not going to have some non-Nigerian women in those ads over there. They're not going to show FBA women. That's what that means. That's all that means. You better believe they're going to be showing white folks over there in them ads. Listen, hey, you better understand cap when you hear cap. All right, who is this guy here? I think didn't I have you on before, Prince? Hop on, man. I think I had you on here before, Prince. I remember the white guy in the picture. What's up, Prince?
Shout out to you. On the question of did Italians help create hip hop too? Obviously not. It was definitely only created by FBAs, and everybody else is just trying to claim credit.
Yes, indeed. Thank you so much, sir. Let's get Heat Rider in here. Let's get Heat Rider. Heat Rider. Let's get him in here. All right. Heat Rider. Where you at, man? Let's get Bradley while we're waiting on Heat Rider. What's up, Bradley? All right, Bradley. Turn your microphone on.
Hey, what's up, Tariq? Shout out to the FBA family. Coming from Jersey. I was a kid when the hip hop popped off, but it was very clear who was at the forefront. And I think what a lot of people do is just because somebody has a lineage somewhere, like Dougie Fresh was born in Barbados. So now they say, okay, this is Caribbean culture, but it wasn't his culture that he was working within. He just happened to be Barbados, and shout out to Barbados, shout out to the Barbados family. But it's like when you try to attach on to our culture, and we're really good with giving people props for their culture. Like, I'm at the Caribbean restaurant, I'm gonna eat the curry goat. That's not my culture. My father looks at me crazy for eating oxtail because that's not, we come from Burnt Corn, Alabama in the 30s, came up north. Yeah. So we don't have a problem with showing love, but trying to take what's ours, it really hurts them, because this conversation about hip hop now got us digging into the roots of reggae and ska, and lo and behold, FBA we could really claim that, and we're not even really pushing that line. We're just saying, hey, look, it's because that's really not important for us. It's almost it's like with Afro beats. Fella came over here, he got inspired. He's like, I'm going to go back and kind of do this kind of mix. I'm going to take what I learned from y'all. And our thing is like, right on, do that. You know what I mean? That's dope.
Yes, indeed.
Jamaican culture, they had no music industry. So all they had was imported black music from America. And then they started with the dub plates just copying our music to the point where Jamaicans was like, yo, y'all got to just stop biting. So it can't be Caribbean because hip hop is anti-biting. That's the first rule. So if it was Caribbean culture, they would be like, yo, let's just keep copying. Let's just keep biting, So that's not our culture. But when they got their weight up, here they come with some reggae. Here they come with some stuff that we could rock with. And we got no problem tipping our hat. I was in the Jamaican club, so, it's like they just need to stand on what they standing on and, just leave it alone, because the more we.
Yeah, let me land your plane because I got to get these other calls. Thank you, brother. But yeah, I wanted to expand on what you were saying. Hold on, brother. Hold on, Heat. If we wanted to be real funny style family, FBA family, we could start claiming reggae too, because they got it from us too. The roots of reggae came from here. But we ain't even tripping on that. We'll give you your reggae. We ain't trying to take that from you. But if we really want to get technical, we can start pulling up interviews from some of the great reggae artists. Even Bob Marley was talking about the influence being FBA singers. Count Machuki and those dudes, they gave it up and said that they were listening to the FBA singers over here. Some of the first international reggae hits were by Foundation of Black Americans. If we want to get funny,
that's being FBA singers. Count Machuki and those, they gave.
Brother, mute your mic, brother. Atuk, well, let me get Atuk on. AB Atuk, turn your microphone on, brother.
Hear me?
Hello. Hey, brother, I can hear you. What's up, brother? Lord. AB? Brother AB.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, sir. How are you?
Yes, I'm fine. Okay, I just want to comment on your. Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Nigga, go ahead and say what you need to say, brother.
All right, all right, all right. So I just want to comment. I just want to speak on your comment about the Nigerian government banning the use of foreign models in our adverts.
Okay. Okay, go ahead. Speak on it.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think there's anything wrong in it. Besides, sometime in January, February this year, I think I listened to you talking about black people patronizing black businesses in the US. So if the Nigerian government decides to say, okay, foreign models you hold while we try to promote our local content, I don't see anything wrong in it. And besides, it wasn't really directed to the FBAs. It's a general thing. It's a general ban on foreign models. So I don't see
No,
anything wrong in it.
no, because y'all will still have white and Asian models all over the place on there. Y'all not about to ban them. They're talking about the women over here, man. Let's keep. They're talking about the women here, and if that's what y'all want to do, that's what you want to do. But when we do the same thing and say, "Hey, we want to focus on, FBA models, FBA people," y'all shouldn't cry foul, right?
Yes, but at the same time, I think why don't you, instead of assuming, why don't you just wait until it gets to that point? Because the thing is taking effect from the 1st of October. The ban is taking effect from the 1st of October this year. So why don't you just hold on and see how it plays before you speculate? Because
Oh, I
from what
already know.
I hear you say, that you were speculating. I think that's not supposed to be how
I
it
already
should.
know. So many of y'all love white people over there. Y'all are not about to ban no white people doing nothing. Let's be real, brother, and
Uh,
you know that.
Tariq, I think you should hold on. You are speculating. Hold on, and let the ban take effect first before you make your own or make whatever statement that you want to make. I think you should hold on because you're speculating, and somehow you're trying to just spill something. Just you're trying to build up. You're trying to spill something, and people will start reacting negatively from your statements. I think you should hold on until the ban takes
Negative.
effect. Then
Wait,
you
is it
can.
negative? Is it negative,
Yeah, yeah.
brother?
You say,
Brother,
yeah. Because I heard you say, oh, the ban in FBA. Say you said the ban is directed to the FBAs, and I think it's not true. I think it's not true. No, no, it's a general ban for and besides, the truth is that ban is directed to not even black people. I'm telling you, like, what I'm the reason for this ban is not
brother,
because of, it's not
brother,
because of the featuring of, it's not because of
brother.
the featuring of FBAs into our media system. It is not. I think most times it's just the use of white and all those white people in our ads. I think that's what is really causing this spark. So I think it's not an FBA thing. It's not.
I think so, brother. Because I don't think, but
Okay.
brother, all the skin bleach that y'all be using over there, y'all, brother, your breathing is killing me, brother. Are you eating while you're talking? Why are you breathing so hard, sir? It's real disturbing.
Oh, sorry. I was actually. Oh, sorry. I'm actually walking by the street. Sorry.
Okay. What city you in, brother?
Okay, I'm in Lagos.
Okay, so you're in Nigeria. Okay, all right.
Yes, yes, yes,
Okay,
yes, yes.
okay. Let's slow down because the breathing is killing me. I don't know what you're doing, brother. Again, hey, if that's what y'all want to do, y'all just want to focus on your models. Hey, knock yourself out. That's great. And if we say the same thing, we just want to focus on people within our lineage getting certain opportunities. That should be fine too. Correct?
There's nothing wrong in it because I hear you say sometime that, oh, black people should patronize black businesses. There's nothing wrong in it.
Right. There you go. All right, brother. All right. Well, anyway, brother, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the call, brother. And you have a good day. And
All
be
right,
safe out there in them streets, brother. Be safe.
all right.
All
Thank
right.
you, thank you.
All right. That's our brother. He's like, be patient. I'm going to be patient. All right. Y'all ain't about to stop white women from getting in them ads. Y'all know good and well y'all ain't about to stop no white women from getting in them ads out there. Let's keep it a buck. All right. Let's get some of these other folks in here because we got a lot of folks in here. Let's get Aaron the Misfit. Let's get Aaron the Misfit in here. All right. Aaron the Misfit. What's up, Aaron the Misfit? What's up, brother?
What's going on, brother? Hope everybody good. Just real quick.
We good, man.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Yeah, just real quick. You was talking about the Idris Elba situation. And it's a kind of a question I want to throw out there. First, I want to say is like Hollywood's doing like a representation thing, with black faces, but really it's like a congressional thing when it's
Oh,
not
your
like.
phone.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, your phone is going in and out, brother. Let me get somebody else. Let me get Vaughn. Hop on, Vaughn, because I don't want to have to waste time with janky phones. Vaughn, what's up, brother? Turn your microphone on, Vaughn. All right. So Vaughn does not have it together. So let's get some other folks in here. Let's get Pressure Hamilton. All right, Pressure Hamilton. Hop on. All right, Pressure. Okay.
Hello?
Oh, y'all get it
Hello?
together. Okay, who we got?
Yes.
What's up, Pressure?
Actually, this is an honor to speak to you. You've been a mentor to me my whole life. I started listening to you my senior year of high school. Just want to say I'm Haitian. I was born here, though. I just want to give like my 2 cents on Italians and other groups trying to control hip hop. I think for one, a lot of groups are gonna do that because you gotta understand like Black American culture is the number one culture throughout the world. As a Haitian American, I can tell you that Haitians in Haiti look up to Black Americans, and other groups of people do look up to Black Americans a lot. And we see y'all as like the pedestal of where we should be and how we
Yeah,
should maneuver. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Like it's always
real talk.
the legal immigrants who come here legally that are told to stay away from Black Americans. You know what I'm saying? The ones that can't get a visa that are living in squalor are the ones they never allow to come over here and have some type of economic freedom. A great way to control the narrative, I feel like, is to, just like you're doing, I feel like other Black Americans should do the same thing and start their own media, make sure that other groups know that, hey, we started this and we started that. Just like how you went to Haiti to give out and tell people about, your DVD, the 1804. Yeah,
1804. Right.
like
Yes, indeed. Thank you so much. I feel you. And I absolutely agree. We should control our own media and do our own thing and tell our own stories because the dominant society, they're not going to do it. We have to clean up the lies that they're spreading. Marty, what's up, Marty?
What's good, man? How you doing?
I'm good. What's on your mind, Marty?
I want to ask you a question because I feel like this whole conversation is really about aggressive assimilation, right? Like hip hop and all that shit.
Yeah.
When you were growing up, because I'm from New York City, right? I feel like in the last 5 years, more people have started identifying as black. Like I never seen so many people say that they black until recently. When
Yeah.
you were growing up, were people ethnicity first or black first?
A lot of times they were ethnicity first, and they would make it seem like black was something else. I would see people from Africa and the Caribbean will say, "Well, I'm Jamaican and black. I'm
Right,
Nigerian
right,
and black." It was like, okay, I was always like, "Well, damn it, ain't it the same thing?" So with
right,
them, it was always we were an other. They always looked at
right,
us as an other. So they've always been on that way. We were the ones thinking, okay, black is black. We all the same. They were the ones like, no, we are a different ethnic group. They've been on that when we were growing up. Now that we're saying, notice family, we're saying, hey, you know what? We are a different ethnic group. We're saying, you know what? You guys have a point. We are absolutely a different ethnic group and we do come from different lineages. Now they are like, hey, wait, it's okay for us to acknowledge that. But you should, if you guys acknowledge that, you're being divisive. You guys are a hit group if you acknowledge your unique lineage. You see, and then there's this shaming thing that they try to do that's not working. This shaming is just not working on us. Let's go.